Okay.
All right, let's do this, everyone. So, hopefully you enjoyed that song.
I love it so much.
Because
We're talking about Beauty and the Beast.
Mhm.
Okay, so if you have not seen Beauty and the Beast, I'm really sorry, but you need to, because it is legit the best movie of 2017. And although 2017 just started, I'm already stating that because that's how good it is.
It was very good. Very good.
So I'll just give you like a little tidbits about it. I just really need everyone to see it because it's so freaking amazing. I wrote in my script bleeping because I knew that I was going to try and swear.
Okay. Just gonna like limit yourself now.
So we're just going to talk about like a couple little parts. First part, Emma Watson plays Belle.
Yes.
She's probably the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
I love her.
Like, oh my God. That's like goals. Like if you can start off looking like Hermione in Chamber of Secrets and end up looking like Belle, that's freaking goals right there. Like, how did that happen? I'm still in that Hermione phase. I'm waiting for Belle to come and kill me. So, listen, like, she obviously is not a Broadway singer, but she sounds pretty good.
She has a voice, which is nice.
Although, to be honest, she could sound like a dying cat, and I would still love her.
We're like, ooh, yes.
I'd be like, oh, Beyonce, is that you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you famous?
And she just looks so pretty the whole time. And I just love it. But, like, I think it's very challenging for actors or actresses when their, like, counterpart is all CGI. Because that's a lot of work for them.
Absolutely.
Like, obviously Dan Stevens was there. But, like, you have to, like, act like you're not seeing Dan Stevens. You have to act like you're seeing a beast. And you're like, nah, just kidding. It's Dan Stevens.
Also, when looking at him, he probably has, like, stuff all over his
stuff
face.
all over him.
That doesn't make him look like a beast. It makes him look more like an alien or a robot.
That's the same. Like, if there's actually pictures where you can see like people working with CGI, and it's hilarious. And but like that's how it has to get done. But so she just did so good, and legit with Harry Potter, and now with this, the woman will never have to work another day in her life.
Oh no.
Also,
she went to Brown.
Did a interview for the movie for BuzzFeed, and it was with kittens.
Yes, I did see that. She was given a bunch of kittens.
Just another reason for me to be jealous of her. Okay, number 2, Dan Stevens. He kills it. So in case you didn't know, Dan Stevens started off with Downton Abbey. He played Matthew, who was in love with Miss Mary, which I don't know why, because Mary was a bleep.
Was a bleep.
But you can definitely tell that his voice is altered, that it's like taken down like a couple octaves to make it very deep. But I did not know that he could sing, and Evermore, which we'll be playing for the next break, is one of my new fave songs. I listen to it legit at least once a day. And it's very good, but he did awesome. And don't you agree, Mar?
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. Glad we're on the same page. Okay, number 3. The movie itself is really just the most beautiful thing. Like, it's more beautiful than I will probably look at on my wedding day. Just like the ability of these people to make these shots, which, because it's all
visually really amazing.
It's all not, it's not real.
Yeah.
Like, some parts are, but most of it is CGI or green screen or stuff like that. And for these people to make it look so real, it's insane.
It's like when you have that scene where Belle like runs up on top of the mountain.
Yeah.
On the top of the hill, and so like the rest of it that you're seeing around you isn't real, but like what she's standing on is real.
It's real.
And so
or like any shot of a castle, that's fake.
Yeah. And so not only does she have to pretend she is seeing everything that's around her, and also like the parts when she's like looking off the side of the tower and it's like a million feet long, she's probably 2 feet from the ground.
2 feet from the ground.
So I think that's amazing, not only from an actor point of view, but also from
people who made the movie.
Behind the scene, a tech point of view,
yeah,
making it look that amazing. I mean, even though it didn't really look real where she was standing, but it looked like she was standing in a painting.
Exactly.
It didn't look like CGI. It looked like someone had just painted all of France around her, and that was amazing.
It's so beautiful. Oh, it's making me emotional.
Cries.
Now, if there was one thing I did not like about the movie, I would have to say at the very end, this is not a spoiler because you all know how Beauty and the Beast happens. Yeah. So obviously he turns back into a human and they get married, and at their wedding they're dancing and Belle goes, oh, maybe you want to like grow a beard, like wink wink, because I like the Beast better than you, which like I'm not hating on that. The Beast
No.
was handsome.
He was handsome.
Anyways, but so she says that, and then Dan Stevens,
I know what you're gonna say.
he growls, and I hated it. He's
Yes!
like, oh.
And he like winks at the
Yeah.
same time.
I legit wanted. Anytime I watch it, because I've now seen it 3 times, I want to vomit.
Also, because he doesn't growl, he like roars
He roars
with
He's
his
like,
mouth closed. There's no growling involved. Like it's like and like no one hears it.
Yeah.
Right, you're
No,
wedding?
everyone hears it and they're like, what are these people into? Like,
I
they are
can't.
crazy.
I feel like it would have been, you could have kept that, but instead of it being a growl, it could have been like a low rumble.
It could have just been like,
And even if, and
like
also,
no need.
he shouldn't be able to growl like that.
Exactly. He's not a beast anymore. Like, come on, honey.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Also, if I'm going to say one thing I didn't like, you're probably not going to like this, all the 360 shots there were in the beginning
Yeah.
makes you a bit dizzy.
I feel that, but they're legit just trying to show, like, look at how
Oh,
fabulous they are.
absolutely. I just feel like every other scene was, and a 360 pan of the room.
Yeah.
And a 360 pan of France. And it was just, it went so fast and it was so often.
Yeah.
That you can get like motion sick from it.
Yeah, I feel that. If I had to pick a favorite part, it'd be either Be Our Guest, because that was so
Very
good. Oh my God.
beautiful.
Or, I was just actually talking to Marissa about this, but the part that makes me laugh the hardest is in the song Gaston, when LeFou is at the end and he's spelling his name. He's like, G-A-S-T. I believe there's another T. I just realized I'm illiterate. I've never spelled it before.
I love that. How he says illiterate. I forgot that I'm illiterate.
Like, doesn't know how to read, but knows the word illiterate.
Exactly. I also like the part where Belle goes, did you just make a joke? Are
Yeah.
you making jokes now?
Are you making jokes now?
And he's like,
What are you talking about?
he's like, I guess I am.
He's like, I think.
I thought that was funny.
He's like, we're flirting?
He's like, I don't know. Am I cute? I don't know.
He's like,
Also, Beast was hunky as heck.
he was handsome.
He had big muscles, and then you're feeling things about a beast.
I was turned on. Let me just say that.
But then the one thing I didn't like is that when he turns back into a human, you're like, oh, he's lanky.
Yeah, exactly. Dan Stevens is the
He's
exact
so
opposite.
small.
He is not muscular.
Also, that hair was not good for anyone.
no.
It didn't make him look as handsome. He also looks good with a beard, so I was hoping they would keep it.
But he was at least cuter than in the animated movie when he turns into a prince. He's just butt ugly.
Well, he's a cartoon.
That doesn't matter. I'm turned on by cartoons all the time, like
Power
Flynn
Rangers?
Rider.
Well, wasn't he just looked more like Beast, which made sense.
He just was like gross, and you're like, wait, go back to the Beast.
His physique matched the Beast,
Exactly. He was more built.
which as in this one, he was just like he just took off a Beast suit and was
Yeah.
the mascot on the inside. It was the small guy wearing the mascot.
But this is like us nitpicking because
Yeah.
it's so good.
Because we've seen it and we can.
Exactly.
But it was a very good movie.
It's so good.
I liked that no one was pretending to be a Broadway singer.
Yes.
No one was pretending that this was the best thing they've ever sung. They were just being people singing as if this was real life.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was cool.
Okay. I'm going to give us just a couple quick movie things, and then we're going to go into...
Go to Brock.
Yeah, go back to Here Evermore. Okay, so Despicable Me 3, there was a new trailer. So it's just giving us more info for the movie. Now, Gru has a brother named Drew, who is also played by Steve Carell. And his brother is just like enticing him to do one last heist because he like put that life behind him.
Yes.
But it's really cute because in the beginning of it, like Agnes is selling her toys because they don't have Gru doesn't have a job and they don't have money, and she's like selling the famous unicorn that he won in the first one, and she's just so freaking cute. Oh my god.
I hope she gets it back at the end.
Me too.
I hope
Or like
that
an
she
even
gets-
bigger one.
Yeah, right? Like one that can talk.
Self-loving.
And I hope she says that.
Me too. I love that part. Another thing, the first trailer has come out for the Justice League. So it shows us Wonder Woman, Batman, Aquaman, The Flash, and some robot.
Some robot.
Superman, I can't remember his name. I couldn't find him on IMDb. Superman is a part of the movie, but like at least what I took from it is Superman like died. He
Yeah,
like
he
made
did.
a sacrifice for whatever.
You didn't see the last movie? The Batman vs. Superman?
No, why the F would I watch that god awful movie?
Okay, so I watched it bootlegged, but he dies at the end of that. I'm spoiling it, I guess, but it's been out for a couple years. So he dies at the end of that movie. Because
deserves to.
he will, like Batman and Superman, like didn't know that they were both on the same side, and so
Hey, a
Su-
charger.
Superman dies, but then you see they have a funeral for him, whatever, and then all of a sudden it like moves, so you know that he's not really dead,
Weird.
which is pretty cool, and then he's gonna come back. But I'm excited for the Justice League. DC really struggles making superhero movies.
Listen, DC should have just stopped at all the Batman movies with Christian Bale.
Exactly. Well, because they don't have the budget that Marvel does.
But I also am a DC girl over a Marvel person, so like that's why I wanted them to stop.
Oh, because you go with quality over quantity?
Correct.
Because Marvel doesn't do that.
Nope.
When Marvel has the budget, but not...
Marvel's like, oh, there's a talking poop. Let's make a movie about it.
Yeah, Marvel has the budget, but not the plots.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they have the budget and the characters and everything, but they don't have anything like a good storyline.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping DC has the storyline usually, but not the money to make it what it could be.
But those 3 Batman movies were
Oh no, absolutely. But after that, they're like no one's giving them the money to make
exactly
movies like that, probably because they exhausted all their funds
Yeah.
on all the Dark
Also,
Knights.
like Ben Affleck as Batman. Blah.
It's weird because you never think of Bruce Wayne as an older gentleman.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is basically it's just the Avengers, the DC version. But
The Justice League.
the Justice League. But my thing is like, listen, take a note from the Avengers book. It's not going to work out. You all have too big of egos. You all think that you're the best superhero, and you're all going to fight. And
Minus
blah,
the
blah, blah,
Flash.
blah, blah.
He's just happy to be here.
The Flash. He's played by what's his face?
Ezra.
Ezra, and he's so cute. I love him.
Ezra Miller.
Yes.
You see it in the trailer. Batman is telling him, there's a lot of danger and I need you to help. And he's like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. Before he even lets him know what's happening. He's like, you will? And the Flash just goes, I need friends.
Yeah. He's so
He's
cute.
just this like awkward young kid.
I want his movie to just come out already.
There's so many things preventing it from
I
happening.
know. But Justice League is set to hit theaters in November of 2017.
Should be interesting.
Yeah. And just real quick, I'm going to do my TBT movie of the week.
Yes, let me know.
This week it is Coyote Ugly.
I love.
Me too. So this movie is about this girl, Violet, who moves to New York City from New Jersey, hoping to become a songwriter. And she needs to find a job, and the place that she finds is this bar called Coyote Ugly, where she works as a bartender / like the girls dance on the bar. Listen, the best thing about this movie is that Tyra Banks is in it. Let's be honest.
She's in it for 2 seconds.
Doesn't matter. She's in it.
3 minutes in the beginning and 1 minute at the end.
Yeah. And then there's
Then Leanne
also
Rimes.
Kevin McDonough. He's from Australia. And
He's so handsome.
so handsome. And then just like I want to be these girls. Like
You want to be a coyote?
since I will be unemployed at the end of college, please tell me where the nearest Coyote Ugly is so I can go get a job. Like the dances that they get to do on the bars looks like so much fun. I'm like, maybe I'll try this at Beachmont.
Yeah. Maybe
I'm gonna get kicked out for
convert
the rest of my
Beachmont to
life.
doing that.
Exactly. I'll become the new manager. Sorry, Rob.
Keep sponsoring us though.
But yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen it, like something's wrong with you. It's from like what 1999
Or like, yeah, 2000.
2000,
Like, super out there.
and it has that song. Da-da-da, to the
You can try
to resist, but you know that it is
what you know. What you know it's
It's
It's basically like Violet wrote that song.
yeah, Violet
for
wrote that
Leanne
song
Rimes.
for Leanne Rimes, and that's like her big break. But obviously, there's a little love story between Violet and Kevin.
Because
Super-
if there's a heterosexual couple, there's a romance.
I was gonna say because if I'm talking about the movie, there is always romance.
That too.
It's me. But
That
yeah, so
too.
it's a very cute movie. If you want to watch it, come
She has
hang out
stage
with me.
fright,
Yes,
which is why she wants to be a songwriter, not a singer.
not a singer
Because she has stage fright like her mother.
like her mother who died.
Yep, like her mother who died. Bringing that together. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to play.
And we're gonna play Evermore. I'm so excited. Oh my god.
So stick around, everyone.
Bye.
WICR, rocking the campus in New Rochelle.